Don't worry, Amine. I'm just about to give Makina a present, which we probably already could guess what the present is.
さあ、私は見かけなかったけれど、最後に二人を見たのはいつなの？
I
朝ごはんを食べに戻ってきた時には2人ともいたんだけど、食べ終わったらまた2人してどこか行っちゃったのよね。
I'm
ど
just
こ行
busy.
ったんだろう。
Amine, I'm just busy training them to be or them. Who's them? Training Makina to be a murder machine.
朝はいたのでしょ？ほんの数時間姿が見えないぐらいで大げさな。それに、風見くんと一緒ならそれほど心配しなくてもいいのでは？
He's keeping a good old eye on him. Ain't that right?
まあそうなんだけどさ、なんか最近あの2人様子が変なのよね。
You mean the whole assassin training for fucking God knows what reason?
変とは？もっと具体的に。
2人とも私に隠れてこそこそと何かをしてるっぽいんだけど、それが何なのか全然教えてくれないのよ。
It's probably a good thing. That way you don't freak the fuck out when I'm telling you that Makina is gonna be my little personal contract killer.
あなた、仲間外れにされているの？
そういう悲しいこと言わないでよ。ちょっと寂しいじゃない。
I just, well...
イリスさんの動向が知りたいなら、彼女の日記を読めばいいじゃない。学園長に提出する日記、今でも毎日書いているのでしょ？
That's just an invasion of privacy. I don't think Omni is gonna do that. That'd be crazy.
読んだわよ。
Oh,
読んだけどさ。
never mind.
ねえ榊さん、あなたモギタンって知ってる？
You know, Omni, I was backing you up. I was saying, you know what? Omni probably wouldn't do it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was wrong. And I was totally wrong.
モギタン？いいえ、聞いたこともないけれど、イリスさんの日記にはなんて？
Let's think of Makina's weird way of talking. What's a triton?
なんかね、今日はパパと一緒にモギタンで遊んだ。楽しかったのよって書いてあった。
Maybe it's a weird way of saying training, or hmm.
モギタン。何やら言葉の響きだけで想像すると、子供向け番組か何かのキャラクターのようにも思えるけれど。
Oh, they're gonna look this shit up and find out that's actually a thing that I don't even know.
私もなんかそんなんだと思うんだけどね。マキナの日記にもなんかピンク色したアリクイだかカバだかよくわかんない動物っぽい絵が描いてあったし。
You know what? I'm not even gonna try to analyze the thoughts patterns of Makina.
あまりおかしな風に考えない方がいいのではなくて、別に悪いことをしている様子もないのでしょ？
If we were actually doing anything problematic at all, you would, you know, probably end up finding out instantly.
それはまあそうなんだけれど、私に内緒でってのが少し気になるのよね。なんか変なことしてたりしないかな？
変なことって？
Yeah, what funny business are you implying here?
いや、なんかこう硬い棒で濡れた穴をつっつくような遊び？
あなた何を言っているの？確かに風見くんの言動には異常な部分もあるけれど、彼は意外と誠実よ。もう少し彼を信用してあげても。
Yeah, why don't you trust me a little bit more, Amine? Jesus.
あって何？榊さん何か思い当たることがあるの？
Oh no, what the fuck just happened?
いえ、全然関係ないのかもしれないけれど、風見くんこの前私のところへ来て、パソコンを使ってネットで何かおもちゃを注文していたわよ。
Ooh, this one. Oh boy. This is gonna be some fucking huge misunderstanding.
おもちゃ？
No, it's not. No.
抜け目なく履歴をクリアされちゃったから何を買ったのかまではわからないけれど、大手のホビーショップのサイトを見ていたからきっと何かおもちゃを買ったのね。
Hobby shops, huh? Well, anything's a toy if you're brave enough. I mean, no!
ああ、そういえば昨日ユージのところに着払いで荷物が届いてたっけ。あの時の伝票まだゴミ箱の中にあったかな。
Time to go on shifting through that fucking trash, you dumpster diver.
イリスさんが心配なのはわかるけれど、他人の個人的な趣味に介入するのはあまり感心しないわね。
だって気になるじゃない。
まあ気持ちはわかるけれど。
Well, like, I can't say that I'm not at all interested.
おーい、あまねー、お腹すいたのよさ。お昼ご飯まだ。
See, there she is. You don't have to worry about us doing anything skeevy when she's there.
噂をすれば二人とも帰ってきたじゃない。あれこれ悩むより本人たちに直接聞いたら。
Yeah, asking me questions, that ain't gonna fucking fly. Well, it will. It's, maybe.
教えてくれるかしら。
Your mommy, it's worth a shot at least.
そこまでは私も責任持てないわ。頑張ってスオさん。
God, whenever Yumiko smiles, it's like the clouds part away from the world, and you just see a ray of sunshine and happiness and rainbows, and you just, and there she goes.
あまね、カレーの用意できてる？
But it's kind of the same way with Makina, except she's slightly special. Not like a bad special, I mean like, everyone's special, but, you know, it's Makina.
はいはい、あんたの注文通りお昼はカレーにしたわよ。エビフライもちゃんと揚げたからおいしいぞ。
Deep fried prawns?
あまね、最高。
I don't know. Listen, anything deep fried tastes and smells and looks amazing. You guys ever had deep fried Oreos? Holy shit.
マキナ、なんかあんた泥だらけ。っていうかあんた怪我してない？
Don't worry about that. Those are her battle marks. She needs those.
まあな。パパに硬い棒でつっつかれたりしたしな。そらちょっと血ぐらい出るのよさ。
The sexual innuendo turned out to be real, except not in the sexual innuendo way.
ユージ、ちょっとユージ。
What? Yes, no need to bellow, woman. People might get the idea you're prone to hysterical overreactions.
ちょっと、マキナ怪我してるじゃない。あんた何やってんのよ。
She's fine. She'll get stronger for it, won't you, little Maki? You just ruffle your hair a little bit. Yeah, she did get a few bumps and scrapes out there. Nothing a stiff upper lip can't fix.
治るわけないでしょ。何したのよ。
I was throwing her into the dirt.
あまねは大げさなのよさ。子供なんだからちょっとはしゃいで転べば怪我ぐらいするのよ。
You are Makina. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're hardly a kid. You're like 2 years younger than me. And I'm like 18. So you're 16 or something. I don't remember. Amne's like 21 though, so.
あんた、年齢的にはもう子供じゃないでしょうが。
Me and Amine on that same wavelength, apparently. Well, I'll admit that I could have been a little more careful, but try to think of injuries like this as well within the range of variation.
あまり温室育ちにするのも確かに良くないけど、破傷風とか敗血症になったら大変でしょ。
I did have her wash them out with tap water, but you're right. Disinfection's important too. Sorry about that. Literally only just fucking water. 66 years have passed since the end of the war, but its impact still lingers. It said that those who lived through those painful years were often overprotective toward their grandchildren. Many older Japanese endured miserable food shortages in their childhood. Many watched wounded friends die for lack of better basic treatments. Spurred up by a fierce desire to protect their descendants from such misery, they sneak perfectly well-fed little boys and girls extra treats on top of their school lunches, ultimately leaving them plump and spoiled. I can't let them go hungry. I can't let some trivial scrape end up killing her. The sentiment's understandable, but the more you protect a human being, the weaker they become. Now that's true. As an ambitious commissioned officer observed after returning alive from the South, sometimes the bite of winter is pleasant in its own way. And by the same token, occasionally experiencing the harshness of the world can teach us compassion, help us find real strength. Jesus. I mean, she does eat a lot.
いいけど、あんた最近よく食べるわね。なんかまた食欲中枢がおかしくなってるんじゃないでしょうね。
No, she has an excuse this time. You see, she's been working out hardcore. The girl's been working part-time and training with me lately, so it makes good sense that she'd work up an appetite. Pushing your body spurs the appetite. At my previous school, even I used to supplement the 3 meals a day we got in the dorm using my own money. And among my classmates, there were guys who'd wolf down 3 huge Swiss rolls from the convenience store and call it a light snack.
はい、マキナ、おかわり。
I can go for some Swiss rolls right about now. I can go for anything right now. But seriously, even the curry has pumpkin in it? Woman. Makes sense, because everything around this time is pumpkin spice, and I hate it! I mean, I love pumpkin, but, like, pumpkin spice fucking pastries, pumpkin spice fucking coffee, pumpkin spice milk, pumpkin spice.
だから言ったでしょが、かぼちゃにはビタミンが豊富なのよ。炭水化物を効率的にエネルギーに変えるにはビタミン B1 が必須でしょ。
True enough. You know, your nutritional wisdom continues to impress me, Amine.
でしょ。私が食事管理しているおかげで最近のマキナ少し下っ腹が引っ込んだのよ。
And all that little fat that she has, all that's gonna be transformed into pure muscle, and she's gonna be like, oink! Don't be ridiculous. That's clearly the result of the strength training we were started recently. Get wrecked.
筋トレ？運動嫌いのマキナが？
She has fun, though. Isn't that right, Makina? I've devised a routine that isn't too onerous. She's mostly just repeating a few sets of static exercises that effectively work the muscles in a fairly short period of time.
なんだか知らないけど、私に隠れてこそこそと何やってんのかと思えば、そんなことしてたんだ。
Our main focus has been on strengthening the inner muscles, but we're gradually moving toward toughening the outer ones as well. That's probably why she's looking a little slimmer around the waist.
トレーニングはいいんだけどさ、なんか最近ユージと一緒に外で遊ぶようになってからマキナの生傷が絶えないのよね。あんたたち一体何して遊んでんのよ。
I told you I slam her on the ground and tell her to try to throw me back off, but it just doesn't. It's not working out for her. Kind of difficult to summarize, actually.
なんかね、木登りしたり、地面の上を這い回ったり、馬跳びみたいなことしたり、かくれんぼしたり、なんか棒切れ振り回してみたり。
It's more like hide and go, kill.
そんなことして遊んでいるのよ。
何それ、なんか男の子のやりそうな遊びばっかり。
Amine, just think of the more adult versions of those games, and that's what we're playing.
楽しいぞ。午後もパパと遊んでもらう約束してんのよさ。アマネもやる？
Oh no, that would just be fucking silly and adorable at the same time.
いや、私はいいわよ。さすがにこの年になってクソ暑い中ドロンコ遊びする気にはならないわ。
You know, as a kid you always roll around in the dirt, but I don't do that anymore.
そうかい？そいつは残念な。ごちそうさまでした。
See you later! And she just runs off.
ちょっとマキナ、あんたもう食べ終わったの？
You don't want 15 seconds? I don't understand.
美味しかった。さあ、パパ、遊び行こうぜ。
Alright, Makina, we're going. Come on, let's go.
待ちなさいって。その前にお風呂入って着替えてから行きなさいよ。
What are you talking about? That defeats the purpose. Okay, hold on. We're already dirty as fuck, right? We go back out, we play, we get more dirty. Doesn't matter. We go, but if we were to fucking go take a bath, get new clothes on, we're gonna get dirty again. So what's the fucking point?
どうせすぐ汚れるのに。
See, Makina knows. She ain't fucking stupid.
いいから、お風呂に入りなさい。汗臭いとパパに嫌われるわよ。
I mean, I think I'll like her anyway. I claimed her as my child.
ほんじゃパパ、一緒に入る？
Now is this is that what?
パパは私と少しお話があります。あんたは一人で入ってきなさい。いい？
Oh boy, I'm about to get scolded and put on the couch again, aren't I?
い。
I love when she does that. When she just, yes. What's all this then? She went out of her way to drive Makina off before starting the conversation, which would mean she's angry, which you could tell in her face.
さて、ユージはん、ちょいとお時間よろしおすか？
No. Why are you using the Kaido dialect? You only do that whenever you're mad or emotionally unstable.
どうでもよろし。ほな、そこにお座りやす。
Alright, I'll just sit down right in this chair. I'm actually sitting already. From the tone of her voice, I'm guessing she might be asking me to sit on my heels? As a precautionary measure, I straighten my posture.
で、
Sorry, what's that supposed to mean? Can you at least tell me what we're talking about?
私に隠れて何をしているの？正直に話せば怒らないわよ。
I'm fairly sure I was being perfectly clear with you. I'm not particularly hiding anything from you. It's just the usual Army Rangers game.
本当に？なんか変な遊びしてたりしないでしょうね。
I couldn't possibly know what you mean by funny games. What's this funny game supposed to be? No need to worry. We haven't done anything dangerous like repelling yet.
今、まだって言った？
I did not just say that. Look, I'm being very cautious about her safety, okay?
まあね。あんたが来る前のマキナはお人形相手にずっと一人で遊んでるような子だったし、それに比べれば体を使って遊ぶのは悪いことじゃないと思うけど。
But you're kind of like putting her through the ringer with all this hard training.
怪我だけには気をつけてよ。
Oh, she'll only be missing some skin flakes, I guess.
それとあんた、マキナになんか変なおもちゃ買ってあげたでしょ。
Well, what are you talking about?
しらばっくれてもネタは上がってんのよ。榊さんにパソコン借りてネット通販でなんか買ったでしょ。これを見なさい。
Why are you giving me the weird smiley, the smirk of just Amine thrusts out a small slip of paper in vaguely accusatory fashions. With a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach, I recognize the receipt the delivery man left on the bubble wrap package the other day. Fuck.
これ、そこのゴミ箱から出てきたんだけど、8万円も出して何買ったのよ。
Jesus Christ! I bought her something for $800? Mother of God. Right. I thought Makina could use an Amati violin, so.
嘘をつきなさいよ。 なんでバイオリンがあんな大きいケースに入ってるのよ。
Oh my lord, did I actually buy her a fucking sniper rifle or something? You saw the case?
見たけど鍵がかかってて開かないのよ。あれって中身は何なの？
So it's bigger than a violin. Violins aren't really necessarily that big. How can I explain this? I guess you could call it a educational toy. Makina needs to develop her talents. I swear to God. Anyway, it's nothing too weird. You don't need to worry about it.
怪しいな。物は何なのよ。
I'm gonna lose my fucking shit if it's actually what I think it is. I mean, weapons normally cost more than $800, don't they? I mean, I guess it depends on the weapon, and you can't normally just purchase, like, sniper rifles and shit. That's illegal, so maybe I'm totally wrong. But then again, I don't listen. It's the internet. You can buy whatever the fuck you want. I'm not gonna tell you that.
教えられないようなものなの？
Exactly. It's nothing you can know, mommy. It's not anything I need to keep secret, and there aren't any legal issues. Gotta point that out. I just don't think you'd understand right now. That's the only reason I'm not telling you. Until Makina's talent really flowers to the point where I decide the girl should actually pursue this going forward, I'm not going to let you interfere. Even if you'd catch on, I'd appreciate if you pretended otherwise.
一つ聞くけど危ないことじゃないのね。
Is killing people dangerous? I'll guarantee that much.
じゃあいいわ。わかった。何も言わない。その代わり怪我だけには気をつけてよ。
You know what? I don't think I can promise anything at this point. Understood. What? I clicked, but nothing happened.
あ、そうそう。それともう一つ聞きたいことが。
Which is...
これ見て。
what's this?
マキナの日記帳なんだけど、これにね、今日はパパと一緒にモギタンで遊んだって書いてあったんだけど、モギタンって何？
I don't know. Makina says words wrong all the time. Well, you know.
絵を見ると、なんかピンク色した謎の小動物が書いてあるんだけど、これがモギタン？
Well, I can't tell her that Triton is Makina's abbreviation for training Tanto. That's just not an option. The training Tanto, as you might guess, is just a mock short sword without an edge. Helps you practice one of the most indispensable jungle warfare skills without the risk of disembowelment. I am training her to be my little killer! It was a joke! It was a fucking joke game! Why are you doing this to me? Okay, if I actually bought her a gun, then it's over. Then it's over! I've been teaching Makina barehanded grappling techniques for a while now, and lately she started to get a decent feel for the basics. Figuring it was time to add a little variety, I brought out the training Tantos as an introduction to Jukendo, a required subject in my line of work.
それとさ、ここにやがて来るサバイバル、文明が崩壊し、国土の大半がジャングルと化した日本で生き残るのに必須なのが模擬単訓練なのよって書いてあるんだけど、どういう意味？
I couldn't possibly know what that means. Cold sweat trickles down my back from my armpits. Come on, Amine. You haven't heard of Triton? From that kid's show on satellite television? He's ridiculously popular these days.
そうなの？聞いたことないけど、本当に？
Of course it is. Would I ever lie to you? Of course. You know, hi-oh, it's me, Triton. Listen up, boys and girls, when you're setting up your pitfall traps, don't forget to smear rotten shit on the tips of your bamboo spears. Yeehaw! Ringing any bells? Pretty famous line.
知らないわよ。っていうか、 腐ったクソ
That's how you get them infected and shit. Like the wounds when you stab into them. In other words, Triton's reminding the boys and girls in front of their TV sets that wars are won through a steady accumulation of minor harassments. The little guy knows his stuff.
何よそれ紛争地の少年ゲリラ向けの子供番組
I feel like I'm digging my hole somewhere I shouldn't be digging it. But, my attempt to avoid Amine's wrath through spontaneous babble seems to have backfired. Yeah, it did. You may have noticed by now, but I'm not really that much of a liar. In any case, don't worry about Makina. I'll personally raise her into a splendid young lady capable of returning alive from any hellhole we drop her into.
それを言うならどこへ出しても恥ずかしくない立派なレディーでしょ放り出してどうするのよ
What if I need to have her assassinate targets for me? I don't know. You never know what might happen, Amine. This is the world. You just never know what's gonna happen. Anyway, that's how it is. See you later.
こらユージ話はまだ終わってないわよ
We just fucking dipped. Damn.
まったくもう
We just straight up were like, fuck this.
それにしても何を買ったのかしら
Oh no. Honestly, it's not like we're doing anything to be ashamed of. Given enough patient explanation on my part, I'm sure Amine would understand eventually. But where possible, it's best not to advertise this sort of skill. For one thing, the value of a trump card is inversely proportionate to the number of people who are actually aware of its existence. And while our current pursuit may have gained tentative social sanction as a kind of sport, it's still strongly evocative of lethal weaponry. Oh my god. We have a serious image problem to overcome. Sort of like motorcycles in that respect. There's this nagging prejudiced assumption that a young person who gets one of these is going to end up using it for evil. It is a gun. For the exact reason, I think it's necessary to demonstrate that Makina understands the rules and follows them responsibly. If the girl really knows what she's doing, we'll have a much easier time convincing Amine. I don't know. Carefully cradling the long, heavy case. Yup, long, heavy sniper. God shit. We'll be using this afternoon. I await for Makina to finish her bath. Oh, for the goddammit sake. Here we go. What's gonna happen to me? Makina, a word. It seems Amine's starting to notice our secret games. From now on, let's play a little more stealthily.
なんで隠れるの
You're damn right we're gonna hide. You're playing clueless, aren't you? Listen up, Makina. Playing is inherently more fun when you're doing it behind mommy's back.
おー、なるほど。なんか全然理由になってないけど、すげえ説得力な。
You know what's really cute about this whole route, though? Even though it's really fucking weird that I'm trying to train Makina to be a fucking killer. Or, not a killer. You know, I say that jokingly, but the fact that Yuji and Amine are basically mom and dad taking care of little Makina, and it's just so adorable. Because Amine's the more... what's the word? Stable of them, I guess. Like, more sensical, I suppose, in terms of how you would actually raise a child. And then there's Yuji, who's just like, I'm gonna teach my kid how to fucking shoot guns and fucking, when I throw her into Vietnam, she'll be able to live. And it's like, what are you talking about? Alright then, we'll begin where we left off this row in the morning. I will now present you with your rifle. Fuck! Lowering the hefty duraluminum case onto the ground, I began rolling the dials on the combination lock. 9029. Oh god, why is that gonna be? Is that gonna be important later? The lock clicks open as I slide the last digit into place. Couldn't forget this number even if I wanted to. I swing open the lid of the case, revealing a bed of foam with a number of cutout spaces keeping various components safely in place. The barrel, the action, the magazine, an olive drab stock, and last but not least, a telescopic sight. That set me back a good bit more than the body of the rifle itself. Yeah. Pulling these out of the case, I quickly snapped the rifle together, leaving only the magazine attached. You should have had her put it together. Taking the weapon carefully in both hands, I stand before Makina and read out the number etched on the right hand of the side of the barrel. Your rifle, serial number 112035.
1120-10-受領します。
What is happening? I forcefully thrust the rifle toward Makina's chest, and she receives it with similar vigor, repeating the serial number. This little ritual helps grind it into the thick heads of new recruits that their rifle is an irreplaceable partner, while simultaneously encouraging a healthy sense of tension. I feel like the route's doing this to spite me at this point. I hate when I'm right. You remember the dry firing practice we did this morning?
エレベーションノブの上に置いたパチンコ玉を落とさないように引き金を引くやつ?
Yes. Well, now we're actually going to use this gun. Right, that's the one.
あれってすんげえ腕がだるくなるのよ。
I'm aware. Back in the old days, I had to do that until my arms were about to fall off. Got up to 2 separate pinballs eventually. It's under the form of isometrics, you know. Need strong muscles or your barrel ends up shaking. It's not too much of a factor with an air rifle like this, but when you're shooting with a real gun and live ammunition, your body tends to unconsciously brace itself against the noise and recoil, and you end up pulling the trigger much harder than you intended. Sometimes they're badly throwing off your aim. The exercise in question is aimed specifically at preventing that problem. Alright, this time we'll start with plinking. You're free to fire at the paper target I've set up 25 meters ahead of our position. Start off by zeroing the rifle. Zeroing? In other words, fire test rounds and adjust your scope based on the impact. We did this morning as well, remember? But once you've detached the sight, there's always going to be the slight shift the next time you put it back on. Also, it even changes in the temperature and atmospheric humidity. Why did my brain die when I tried to say atmospheric? Can shift the point of impact by a few centimeters. When you have the choice, zeroing should always be your first order of business.
Ninja!
Good. I'll now provision your ammo. For now, you'll be using 6mm .2 biodegradable pellets. 9 rounds in total. Okay, at least, you know, at least it's not. I figured it wasn't a real gun. I knew it was gonna probably be like just like an airsoft gun or some shit. But like, this is not gonna go well. Because later, I guarantee you, she's gonna actually get an actual gun. Use the first 3 rounds to adjust your scope, the next 3 to aim to center, and the last 3 to confirm the shot. Also, you're going to be shooting with a bipod in a fully prone position.
せっかくお風呂入って着替えたのに、また泥んこなの?
Well, guess whose fault was that? That was Mommy's fault, okay? Not to worry, I brought a mat this time. I unrolled the phone Matt. I'd been carrying behind the rifle case on the ground, then add a self-inflating air mattress on top, flipping open the intake valve. Bruh, if snipers had that shit, they'd be so comfortable. See, a bit more comfortable on the ground, and your clothes won't get dirty.
用意がいいのよさ.
You're damn right I did. Daddy always comes prepared. Oh god, that sounds so weird. Not sure if this is much of a bonus, but I also brought along some camo netting I ordered online. With all this, we could pull off a full-scale ambush if we wanted to.
いそうも。ああ、ギリースーツな。ゲームの中で狙撃兵がこんなの着てたのよさ。すげえ、かっこいい。これ本物?
Our first target, while being stealthy, is to snipe at Machiru. It's a replica made for outdoor sports, but this one's pretty damn well made. You can drape it over your head and wrap it around the rifle, or both. A truly helpful purchase. I couldn't help buying one for myself while I was at it.
いいね、いいね。なんかこういうのワクワクしてくるのよ。
Oh, you have no idea. Camouflage is extremely useful stuff. If you use local vegetation to obscure the outline of your body, even pros will have a hard time spotting you. The trick is to be careful when you're knotting the leaves together. Make sure none of them get flipped around and don't use so much that it seems unnatural.
よっしゃ、やろうやろう、早速やろう。
You really do love this stuff, don't you? Yeah, she does. Surprisingly enough, Makina has displayed a fierce interest in rifles. Probably developed an interest through bits of trivia she picked up from those video games of hers. According to the testimony of Kamine Sachi, her primary playmate, Makina-chan absolutely adores those bang-bang shoot-'em-up games, FPS games. She always shrieks, "Die! Die!" and cackles with joy as she plays. Well, that's not good. Distressed by this apparent manifestation of the virtual generation's much-discussed tendency to trivialize the taking of human life, I pondered the situation at some length, ultimately deciding that, rather than ducking the issue entirely, my duty was to teach this girl just how serious pulling a trigger really is. Having reached that conclusion, I went all out and ordered a realistic rifle. Okay. All I want right now, game, I want you to give this to me. Give this to me right now. If you give me a CG that shows Makina with her gun, that's all I want. That's all I want right now. I don't care what position she's in. I don't care what she's doing. I just want to see her with the gun. Because I love the last one where she had that fake wooden shitty gun. And I want it. Just as with the bicycle, my broader goal is to raise her into a responsible person who treats any tool possessing the ability to cause harm with the very respect it deserves.
パパ。
Well, what's up? Oh my god. Yes! Yes! This is all I wanted in my life!
ゆい。
I'm so excited. I should... Look at her! How cute! I love this sweet, innocent-looking girl, and she just got a fucking... Look at this fucking rifle! This is a fucking... Well, like, fucking, what do you call it? I'm gonna just call it an airsoft gun. This is an airsoft gun? I thought you were supposed to have orange tips to make sure people know it's fucking fake. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm dying because this is the best. The game just gives me what I want. The game gives me as I desire. I can make the game do anything I want then. It reads my mind and my thoughts. Tough it out. 80% of a sniper's job is enduring discomfort. Let's begin with one shot at the paper target. Stand by.
射撃よーい。よーし。
I'm the spotter, of course. After exhaling 8/10 of the air in her lungs, Makina stops breathing altogether, holding her aim steady. You hit that alt button and you just... in FPS games. I let 4 seconds tick by, then quietly issue the order she's been waiting for. Fire! Got him. As soon as the words leave my mouth, there's a soft sound of an ideally muffled shot. And a round white pellet 6 millimeters in diameter flashes past my spotter's scope. Maybe a second or two after Makina has pulled the trigger, the BB impacts on the edge of the paper target. Correction. Up 1 click, left 2 clicks. There you go.
アップ1、レフト2、クリア。
There you go. Get in, get all. Second shot, prepare to fire.
射撃よーい。よーし。
She gets into this. I love it. Fire. Bam. The pellet launched onto a powerful backspin by the rifle's hop-up system, traces a lazy parabola through the air and strikes the target. Another miss. The wind's stronger than I thought. Let's try changing ammunition. The .25 pellets will probably do better here. Remove your magazine, pull back the bolt, and stick your finger into the chamber to make sure it's empty.
指入んないぜ。
Your little ass fingers? I'm sure they will. Then visual confirmation is fine. Peer into the bore from the side of the port. If you see light, we're fine.
チェンバー内残弾なし。
That's my girl. look at us too in you know, these are some really good ass ghillie suits. I'm like, at first glance you probably just think they're in bushes, but then like you actually look at their, like, you could see the arm for, like, you know, I mean, Yuji did say he bought ghillie suits, but I'm just saying in general, they look like they're in bushes, which, really good ghillie suits. Alright then, we're switching to 2.25 gram biodegradable pellets. Install magazine.
断層装着よーし。
That's like the fucking sound I hear when, back in the day when I played Shadows of the Empire. When you fucking, I forgot what gun it was. Send the first round in the chamber. There you go.
手段装填よーし。
This time we're going to change our target based on the direction of the wind. Look to the right and upside it slightly onto that bench.
何あれ、紙コップ？
You're damn right it's a paper cup. Your target is a cup filled with clear blue water. If you make the shot, it'll start squirting all over the place. Good stuff, right?
うっす、絶対ぶち当てる。
Just like I want to pop holes in people and watch them bleed. Prepare to fire.
射撃用意よーし。
Fire. Got him. The BB hops out of the barrel like a stung cat, slapping cleanly into the paper cup 25 meters away. Hit. Well done. Fire 3 more as you are to confirm the shot.
了解。3発連続の。あれ？
What's wrong?
班長、電池内に人が。
Oh lord, is it Michiru? Or Amine, or actually it could be really anyone. Say what now? Oh. She is actually the one I didn't expect. Wait, why you're looking like you know we're here? I quickly swing my spotter scope to the right. Sure enough, Sakaki Yumiko is standing a few meters away from the bench with a paper back clutched tightly by her chest, staring at the paper cup with a terrified expression. Oh, okay. That's why she's looking like that. Sakaki, huh? Damn.
本を手に持ってるのよさ。きっとベンチに座って午後の読書としゃれ込もうとしていたら、突然紙コップが青い水を流し始めたからビビってんのよさ。
Did we just not notice her? Like, she was on the bench. We were aiming at the cup on the bench. Makina, we're suspending practice for the moment. Safety on.
了解。安全装置よーし。
Fucking hell. After confirming that Makina's engaged the safety properly, I double check to make sure the bolt handle and trigger are firmly locked. Then pick up the transistor megaphone lying at my side, bring it to my mouth, and hold down the switch. Hey, Skaki! The hell are you doing out there, woman?
ユミちゃん泣きそうな顔してキョロキョロしてる。
This poor girl. God damn it. Well, from Sakagi's perspective, she was just innocently trying to read a book in the shade when a nearby cup abruptly sprung a leak. And just as she was cringing in surprise at the mysterious phenomena, a disembodied voice started bellowing angrily at her from the bushes. I suppose bursting into tears wouldn't be that unreasonable of an reaction. But wouldn't she know that's our voice?
ねえ、撃っちゃっていい？
No! That'll fucking hurt! No. I'm gonna go talk to Skaki for a minute, alright? You're on standby. Absolutely no firing until I give you the go-ahead, okay?
レンジャー。
Fucking goddamn. I hope I'm in the ghillie suit. Lifting myself up from the air mattress and flinging on my camouflage net. Fuck! I push out of the bushes and approach our stupefied interloper with a slow but powerful gait. Hey there, Sakaki! Tell me, what is your major malfunction? Did you miss the red flags? Please explain why you just wandered out onto the range in the middle of a shooting session. Right now, I'm leaning toward you being an idiot. Buffeted by my, buffeted brain by my best veteran drill sergeant roar, Skaki flinches, stiffening into a defensive posture.
バカとは。
Are you blind, woman? I jab out an index finger toward the gate posts that mark the entrance from the courtyard, where two conspicuous red flags are gently flapping in the afternoon breeze. If you don't tell anyone, how the fuck's she gonna know? When the red flags are up, it means keep out. And even outside the perimeter, sudden actions that might lead to an accident are forbidden. Just how clueless are you?
そんなこと知るわけないでしょ。あなた何をやっているの？
Like they don't know! Like I said, shooting practice. Do your ears not work either?
射撃訓練？
God, we're just laying into her right now. Before I can respond, Makina's voice rings out through an earphone.
ねえパパ、ユミちゃんが手に持ってる本、侍の右腕って本、面白そう。読み終わったら貸してって言っておいて。
Alright, hey, it's Sakaki. The samurai's right arm. I glance at the paperback in Sakaki's hands. It is, in fact, that title. Looking over my shoulder towards Makina's position, the distance between us seems to be a good 30 meters. She seriously read these tiny letters from over there? The scope's good, but not that good. She's got them good eyes. Incidentally, Sakaki, Makina wants to know if you'll lend her that book when you're done reading it.
イリスさんもいるの？
She's somewhere to be nowhere to be found. Yeah, she's in the bushes over there. Can you see her?
どこにいるって？
Good. Can't make her out, huh? I guess that's hardly surprising. I know exactly where the girl is, but it's still a struggle to pick her out. Very solid bit of camouflage work if I do say so myself.
だいたいこんなところで射撃訓練って学園長の許可は取ってあるの？
No. Of course I went to her first. I'm planning to apply for the establishment of an official club eventually.
射撃部？
Oh, that'd be fucking sweet. An air rifle club.
ああ、そう。
You seem a little nonplussed, my friend. In that case, let me provide you with a bit of a first-hand demonstration. Let's drop back a bit, alright? I want a good 20 meters minimum between you and the target.
別に興味ないのだけれど。
I'm still gonna give you that goddamn demonstration. You're gonna sit here and fucking listen. Won't take long. Come on. After confirming that Takaki's withdrawn behind me, I thumb the two-way radio PTT switch on my waist. Makina, release the safety. You have permission to fire. Not at Yumiko, though.
撃っていいの？
God damn
ユミ
it.
ちゃんを？
That's why I said it preemptively. I knew you were gonna say it. No, I'll designate your target. Aim for the first cup from the left, alright? I'll issue your timing from here. Okay, Sakaki. Watch that cup 20 meters ahead of us. I press past Sakaki a pair of binoculars, point out the cup in question, and once again hold down the PTT button for my wireless. Ready and fire. Maybe 2 seconds after my order, a low-pitched report rings out nearby. A second later, the pellet strikes home, dead center on the leftmost cup.
あ、当たった。
She's a fucking genius, man. Hit. Well done, Makina.
今のイリスさんが？
Don't tell Amine. That's right. Pretty decent skills, don't you think?
というか、どこから撃ったの？
Don't ask questions. Well, we're practically on top of her, and you still haven't even noticed?
え？近くにいるの？
Alright, Makina, that's enough for now. Remove the magazine, confirm the chamber's empty, engage the safety, and take off your camouflage. A few seconds after the end of the transmission, as Sakagi looks around the area nervously, a clump of bushes 2 or 3 meters behind us rustle noisily. Makina slowly starts to get to her feet, still cloaked in her ghillie suit. Calm yourself, Sakaki. Makina, lose the camo and get that paint off.
ちっと待ってね。
The girl throws off her camouflage net, then retrieves a wet wipe from her pouch around her waist and begins to vigorously scrub at her face.
お待たせなのよ。
There she is.
イリスさん、あなた一体何を？
There's my little killer.
だから射撃訓練だっつってんだろ。どうよ、ビビった？
Well, you guns, huh?
そりゃ背後で急に草の塊が起き上がったら誰だって驚くわよ。
It was fine. Jesus.
もう、そうじゃなくてな。射撃の腕に驚いて欲しかったんだけどな。
それはもちろん驚いたけれど。なるほど。先日私のパソコンを使って買ったのはこれなのね。
You're actually smiling about it too. Well, yeah.
最近のおもちゃってすごいのね。こんな距離であんなに小さな的に当てるなんて。
I won't deny the gun performs well, but that was a good 25-meter outdoor shot, you know? If you're going to praise anything, it should just be Makina's skills.
そうだぞ。私は褒めると伸びる子だって地図も言ってたぞ。
と言われても、私にはどれほどのことなのか今一つピンとこないのだけれど。
Yumiko's like, I don't understand you. In that case, wanna give it a shot yourself?
そうだそうだ。ユミちゃんも自分でやってみりゃどんだけ難しいかわかるのよ。
Well, because there's a lot, when you're shooting from a good distance, there's a lot of factors you need to take into account.
誘っていただけるのも嬉しいけれど、私は泥まみれになるのはごめんだわ。どちらかといえば、椅子に座って紅茶でも飲みながら、チェスでも指す方が好きかしら。
Chess. Ugh. Yumiko's not the kind of girl to just roll around in the dirt, alright? Like,
相変わらずのインドア派なのね。そんなこと言ってったらドジミだって言われんのよ。
did people call her that?
イリスさん、私のことをドジミだと言っているのって、どなたなのかしら？
So that I may kill them later?
強いて言うなら主に私。
So I'll kill you now?
あら、そうなの。やだわ。こんなに力強く自白する犯人なんて、私、初めて見たかしら。
Is it just me, or am I the only one that gets unsettled when Sakaki actually talks really sweetly? ？And so, Makina was killed that day.
もう言わない？
Why are you antagonizing her even more? As she said before, Uncle! Uncle! Come now, Sakaki. The girl's demonstrated remorse. Why not show a little pity?
まったく、あなたがこの学園に来たからというもの、ますますイリスさんの口が悪くなってきているような気がするのだけれど。
Well, you would definitely not be wrong right there. What? This is my fault? Well, I mean, I guess you might have something of a point, but...
おいってまったくこの女加減ってものを知らねえ。これだから一人っ子はよ。
イリスさん。
はい、すいません。また勘違いしてました。マキナは悪い子でした。
You are a very bad girl. Bad Makina! Ow! Fuck!
まあいいわ。風見くんもあまりイリスさんに変な悪影響を与えないように気をつけなさい。
Sorry, Yumiko. Too late for that one. I'm trying, you know. I do scold her every once in a while, but...
だから、まず叱る人間であるあなたが生活態度を改めなさいと、そう言っているつもりなのだけれど。
Never! This is the way I've been for literally like 14 years. In other words, lead by example, not by instruction. Impressive insight, Sakaki.
分かっているのならなおのことよ。実践なさい。
Well,
あれなんだよユミちゃん、行っちゃうの？一緒に遊ぼうぜ。
結構よ。お二人でどうぞ。
I'm gonna do my own thing. Skaki, you got a second before you go?
何
What? Come on, no need for the full power scowl. I just wanted to ask if you could keep this quiet to the others about this.
それは構わないけれど、理由ぐらい教えてもらえるんでしょうね。
Because I want to make sure that Amine doesn't flip the fucking shit. Until we get this officially sanctioned as a safe extracurricular sport, I don't want to deal with people's prejudice misconceptions. That's the only reason.
スオさんはすでに何か嗅ぎつけているわよ。
Oh, she's like a fucking bloodhound. I know. I'm aware. I asked Amine to turn a blind eye for now.
あのね、考えてもごらんなさい。スオさんが知っているのなら、他に誰に隠すというの？学園長も了承済みなのでしょ？
Yeah, but it's still Makina doing the shooting.
となれば、あとは松島さんと小峰さんよ。あの二人に知られたところで何を困ることがあるというの？
Actually, I don't think really anything bad would happen.
おう、言われてみりゃそうなのよさ。
Shh. Shh. Oh god, I can't pump them. Oh god, mouse. There you. Shh. Right. Even if we told Michiru, she'd probably fire back with, okay, so what? Do whatever you want. I mean, it's not like I'm interested in the slightest or anything, Baka, so you can't waste my time telling me. God, just die already, why don't you? Or something along those lines, building up such a head of steam that a whole tsundere train ends up flying off the fucking rails in a burst of verbal violence. As for Sachi, we'd probably get to shooting? Question mark? Somehow the word has a rather lewd resonance, does it not? Just do you plan to what? Just what do you plan to be shooting into what? Goodness, my loins are all aflutter. Or something along those lines, living all within earshot, reflexively pressing palm to forehead, groaning in anguish. Okay, is there not a single half-way normal person in this damn place?
それは自分も含めての発言でしょうね。
Oh, I am by far not normal at all. I'm just...
つうか、今さら何言ってんの？
Are you really fucking surprised right now? Fair enough. This place really is a den of eccentrics, isn't it? No wonder I fit in.
だいたい秘密にしておくと危険じゃないかしら。赤旗だった？あれが掲げられている時は立ち入り禁止と全員に徹底しておかないと。安全のためのルールを知らないなんて、それこそ意味のないものでしょ？
That's what I'm saying. They don't know what the fuck that means. It could just be random red flags. What's this? A sensible argument?
こういうこと言ってると、なんかまともな人に見えるから不思議なのよさ。
I feel like Sakaki's the most reasonable out of all of us.
は、仕方ですか。ですよね。はい、マキナ黙ってます。
Okay, shutting up!
とにかく何をやっているのかは秘密にするとしても、赤旗のルールは徹底しておきなさい。私からは以上よ。
Oh, I can't deny that it seems we're both a little sloppy in our safety procedures. Guess there's nothing for it. Time to break out the ultimate weapon!
最終兵器？何それ？ミサイル？
My nuke to end all of this. No, try again.
じゃあ、限りなくミサイルに近い何か別のもの？
You really want these missiles, don't you? Why are you so caught up in this missile thing? When it comes to ultimate weapons, nothing more is more ultimate than the mouth gun.
何それ？
Your fucking mouth. Treating an empty gun as though it were loaded with live ammo. Lining up your shots as normal, then yelling bang bang instead of firing.
はあ、つまり状況の人になれってやつな。
I feel like that's how a lot of robberies take place. They just have a gun and with nothing in it. That's right. And when you're not actually firing rounds, anything becomes a legitimate target. Image training's pretty good stuff, you know. We could climb up to the roof of the Eastern School building and aim at the principal's office.
ああ、地図を狙撃すんのか。ちょっと楽しそうなのよさ。
Probably best not to shoot at the person who gave us permission to do this sort of thing. Hell, since we're not actually firing, we could even go an even longer distance shot. Like, let's see, sniping the principal's office from the high spot on the beach? Nah, that might be pushing it. That's real pushing it. Even though it's just image training. When you get over 1,200 meters, 7.62 millimeters isn't really going to cut it.
じゃあさ、とりあえずあれ撃つ練習してみるってのは？
What thing? Oh. Makina's stubby finger indicates a twin-tailed bottle blonde, apparently strolling back from the convenience store, obliviously sacking away at an unwrapped ice cream bar. Not a bad idea. Alright, Makina, come on. Let's get position to fire.
レンジャー
Are they really about to just straight up shoot Michiru? Wait, so you wouldn't shoot Takagi but Michiru because she's an idiot? Makes total sense if you ask me.